go by the name Mr. Will.
And I'm your girl, Mango.
It's your boy Draft.
This is
Politically Incorrect.
Son, what's been on my mind?
Talk to him, Mango.
I'm so tired of hearing women are so masculine. And it's your fault.
Hey,
It's flat out just your fault.
damn.
That's subjective.
It's subjective.
I feel attacked.
Let me tell you something.
All right, break it down.
The shit y'all put us through, that is our defense mechanism.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you can't even rest in femininity and be abused emotionally at the same time. You gotta find a backbone. You gotta get a hard shell, something. And that's just how I feel, straight up.
So now I feel attacked.
It's not. All right, let me ask you a question.
What,
so it's not the women that raised y'all. It's the men that y'all came across in y'all environment or y'all experience.
Yes, y'all. I don't think it's my mom.
See, me, I think it's
shit.
the moms, right? Because the moms, they put y'all young girls in a position where y'all have to be grown fast, right? Y'all helping with the younger kids, y'all cooking, y'all cleaning, y'all becoming an adult before y'all age. So y'all are trained by looking at your mom to be independent like your mom. Because 9 times out of 10, we all raised by single moms. And if you're not raised by a single mom, you're raised by a headstrong mom. So I'm not gonna say that niggas ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm guilty. I done trained a couple to be some psychos. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it come from the household. I don't know. I think it come from moms. How you feel, Will?
You know,
What you think?
Lay
it on me.
I second that motion.
You second
I
that?
I do believe that women think that men are gaslighters. I do believe that.
I hate that term.
I hate that term. It's a lot. It's a lot of terms I hate that they've been using lately. But I
think motherfuckers go to therapy for one day. Y'all motherfuckers go to one therapy session, learn all the terms, and then hit a bitch with it.
But we talking about you talking about YouTube therapy.
Yeah,
but listen. So the way I see it is, it's so easy to blame the men, but a lot of these behaviors are learned. So if your mother raised you to have this type of opinion on a man, if your mother raised you to not worry about a man because of her past relationships, or because of her dealings with your father, or maybe your mother's hatred towards your father, she instilled this thinking, this mind frame. She just instilled this on you. So it's not, how do I want to say this?
I think it's in relationships. Like, it's because you go through so much in a relationship. First of all, starting at home, your mom and dad is not really teaching you too much of nothing when it comes to relationships. That's why when we come out here, we bumping our motherfucking heads like crazy. You don't know shit, period.
You just see it. You don't
know nothing. Your mom ain't really telling you. They ain't really telling you much of anything. You just kind of winging it.
Or you watching them. You learn it from their actions, not their words.
Yeah, you pick up on like domestic shit. That's what I learned, like watching wise. In terms of a man, my dad didn't give me any background knowledge on that, like how to be a woman to a man, or how to, and my mom didn't give me any of that. Was just kind of like jumping out into the world.
But let me ask you this. Did your mom allow your dad certain roles in the household in order for you to see that dynamic with your parents?
Well, they weren't in the same household, but my dad's always been a very active father. Like, I even, lived with him at a point in time. But I just feel like those conversations, especially in the Black household, they don't want you doing nothing. They don't want you talking to nobody. You know what I mean? It's always like, you got to wait till you're 40, you're 30, so they're not really giving you any education on that anyway. Yeah. You're learning that just regular, just curiosity and stuff. And then when you get out there, and I feel like it's a disservice because heartbreak is not educated, and we need education on that, because if you don't know that you sign up for heartbreak, you sign up for disappointment, you sign up to be betrayed and whatnot. You walking into some shit, you have no idea what you getting into. Like a relationship is crazy and it's work.
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Was your first betrayal by a man?
Yes, my father.
Okay.
So your first heartbreak is from your father.
So do you think that kind of laid the foundation, right? Sounds like. But do you think that laid the foundation for your later disappointment from other men? Because if you disappointed by your dad, and your dad is your first hero, that's your first man that you love, that's your first everything, and he disappointed you. So don't you think that's the pedestal you set for every other man?
No.
Or bigger question is, was your mom disappointed in your father?
I mean, I'm sure she had some disappointments.
Because she could have passed that on to you.
Because I'm gonna give you my opinion.
Because my mom never like down talked to him or anything like that. So it's never was that kind of conversation or anything in the household. My mom never got into that, and I don't do that with my children, regardless of how I feel about their fathers. I just think it's just the lack of, not even the lack of, the absence of the conversations that need to be had. You know, like we get out here in this world, we just like, okay, he cute, I like him, he all right, you know, you get a couple of hours or what, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of like the outer shell, the material shit, you know, for sure. But you get into this shit and you don't know what you doing at all. Like nothing.
Ain't no blueprint.
But that's communication on both sides. And listen.
And then when that nigga hurt you, you know, you're just like, oh.
But so like, a man hurting you turns you masculine?
Absolutely.
I don't. All right. So
if you can't beat him, join him.
This time, but you know what's crazy about
this? Because what are you going to do? Like,
I don't understand.
I get it though.
I don't understand that sense of it. I understand if you have to be masculine because you don't have a man to fulfill the order. My mom had to be masculine because my dad wasn't there, where she had to learn how to use a hammer. She had to learn how to mow the lawn. She had to learn how to do things that were considered masculine that men do, and men are expected to do in a household, right? But as far as mentality wise, having to have a masculine mentality, these women have a masculine mentalities. Me personally, I don't see it. You can't blame heartbreak for why you fucking niggas 100 miles per hour. You can't blame a man cheating on you for you saying fuck niggas, I don't want no relationship. You know what I mean? Like I just feel
in a perfect world, but that's exactly what people do.
That's exactly what people do. Is that considered? That's not really masculine behavior. Masculine behavior is taking on responsibilities that are automatically given to us when we're born a boy.
But
and we have to masculine energy. These are expectations of a man. Right. I have to do this.
Right. True.
Men don't have. We don't have a out. It's like when you're born a boy, you know you have to be a man, and a man has to do this. This is your responsibility.
Understood. But
women don't have the same. They don't have the same problems.
Yeah, y'all make us hard. Y'all make us hard. Y'all make us masculine.
We do.
I ain't gonna lie. My first heartbreak.
Y'all make us hard.
Y'all break hearts.
Look how we address.
Right. But y'all do make things niggas, that aren't right.
Y'all make niggas the savages that make y'all savages.
Listen, just look at how women today, how they talk to men.
You're like
you don't have no problem going toe to toe with a man.
Yeah. Because y'all nutty.
In any capacity.
What kind of talk are we talking?
No, she's right.
But what talk are we talking? Because normally when women start to raise their tone, it's money talk, it's financial.
No, not only that.
It could be whatever.
It's control or respect. If a woman don't respect you, she gonna talk to you like a little nigga. It don't got nothing to do with money.
Why wouldn't a woman respect you?
What you mean? She don't gotta respect you if she already has, like, for example, not using you, but I'm using
It's not even that you don't respect. It's not even a lack of respect.
I think it's a lack of respect.
Playing with me.
No, I think it's a lack of respect.
Stop playing with me, because as a woman, how long you gonna keep playing with me?
As a woman, what would cause you to lose respect for a man? Because you could lose respect for a man that cheated on you. You can say, like, I did it. We ain't talking about that. Like, what would cause you to lose respect for a man in general?
Just like him taking the integrity out of his actions, certain things that he do. Just
so he
like,
said he gonna do something, he don't stand on it. That's why.
yeah, just like not showing up. Like, I mean, it's a plethora of things that make you not respect a man. But the thing is, it's not even about you respecting them or not. It's the fact that you trying to find a medium, you trying to find a space, because at the same time, I'm still trying to reach you, like you trying to reach me, right?
I got you.
So the thing is, me being docile and submissive and stuff, that's not working. Okay, I gotta meet you.
You gotta
stop playing with me.
Match energy.
I gotta match your energy.
You gotta swing.
Stop playing with me.
So
I gotta let my nuts hang too.
So now we all swinging dick.
Now no disrespect, but I think that's a cop out. Because only reason why I say that, let me say this, right? And you might be justified, right, because of your personal experiences. But I think it's a cop out because there is never a time when it's okay for me to be feminine because you made me mad, or because a female disrespected me. It's never acceptable for a man, because now if you look at it, nigga, masculine shit is labeled as zesty now. I done see some shit on the internet. I seen motherfuckers say some shit, and it's like, golly, bitch, I gotta be a robot to be a man or considered a man now, because any little thing is, that's spicy, that's a little sexy.
But how about if you too masculine? If you too, I hate when dudes say I'm an alpha male. That shit funny. If you too alpha, right?
Too alpha.
Now they want to call you that's toxic masculinity.
First of all,
you toxic.
I don't believe in toxic masculinity.
What?
I think that shit is bullshit. I think you got toxic people. Whether feminine, whether masculine, whether androgynous, whether rainbow coalition. It's toxic motherfucker. It's kids that's toxic.
But
you can't make it masculinity thing. Let me finish though. Not to cut you off, my bad. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like it's just like we was talking about gaslighting and all these terminologies. I think people hear things that appeal to them. And it's just like anything else. I hear a whole paragraph, but I take the sentence that I like, that goes to my life, and that I fuck with, and that's what I'm going to fucking run with. The reason why I say it's kind of a cop out for women to say I'm going to get masculine because a nigga got masculine or a nigga hurt me, not for you, but generally because, right, we are products of our environment and our experiences, our culture, our traditions, whatever.
Right.
That is part of life. You got to get them pain. The road to success is full of obstacles, it's full of potholes, it's full of shit that's put in your place to test your resolve. You want to be successful? How bad do you want to be successful? Right. You want to be happy? You want to be a wife? How bad do you want to be happy and be a wife? Now, this is all part of learning.
Again, like I said, it is a learning curve. And when you don't have the education, you are winging it. And for me, it's just like, okay, I'll put it like this. My mom never said, okay, when that man hurt you, you still sit pretty and you be quiet. She never gave me like, okay, you find a way to, in a soft way, handle that. You don't, you know what I mean? So she never had that conversation.
But she never learned that either.
Maybe. But what I'm saying is, I didn't hear that conversation. I didn't have the
background. I had to learn that about my mom.
I didn't have the background information. So now all I know is, that hurts.
Bitch, I need my lick back.
Listen, call me toxic, man, because some of these mothers needed to teach them how to shut the fuck up.
No, listen. People gonna get mad. People gonna get mad.
Some of them need to listen. That's my issue. Some of these women need to learn how to shut the fuck up.
I'm not mad. You know why I'm not mad? You know why I'm not mad at y'all?
And listen, Mando, you already know that you got some friends. Well, you be like, damn,
I'm the friend. Not
you dirty because you don't shut
hold on,
up.
Mango. So you never think it's a time to shut the fuck up? Like, be honest.
No, I'll be shutting the fuck up.
If you
that nigga that can shut me the fuck up, though.
No. Listen.
If you can shut me up,
what's required?
If you can shut me up.
Now, is this sexually, mentally,
No, it's just authority. You have to have like that masculine man energy.
But
Like
when you have
gotta
that
listen.
masculine men energy, it seems like women want to break that shit down. Oh, I want you to be a little softer with
no,
me.
be soft for have a
I
soft
want
spot
you to
for
be a
me.
little gentle.
You can still be gentle for your girl and still be
Yeah,
extremely
yes,
masculine.
yes, but
For
women,
my
soft
girl,
spot.
not
women
for
want to.
the world.
Women, I feel
They
like
want
these
you
women.
soft for the world.
No, I don't want.
I believe it depends on if you was raised with a mother and a father. If you
I
was
don't
raised
want
with
my
two
man
parents in the
soft at
household,
all.
because
You
a lot
say
of these
that.
one
No,
parent
I don't want
household
my man
women,
soft.
I
What do
feel
you
like
mean?
they giving me.
But
They want a nigga to be thug like
No,
24/7,
no,
right?
no.
And listen,
You
They
can
want
insert.
niggas soft too.
you gonna hold it down. You gonna hold it
Let me
down
tell you
as a
something.
man.
They want you soft too. Pause. They want you to be thug when they want you to be thug. Then they want you to be Romeo, Pepe Le Pew when they want you to be Pepe Le Pew.
But
So
what
you
is
saying-
what is romance?
No,
So you saying you cannot demonstrate being masculine without being like her like that?
all right, so it's not that.
It's not
just
that at
it's just
all.
the same man, the same masculine man you fell in love with is going to be the same masculine men that tell you to shut the fuck up.
But y'all want us
That's
to be
what
masculine.
you fell in love with.
Y'all want us to be masculine outside, but go for your bullshit inside.
But this is my point, bro.
You can't have it
But
both.
this is my point.
You want your cake and eat it too.
All right, let me just say this, Mango, because
Y'all eating too much fucking cake.
That shit start kicking up off.
Yeah.
That shit start kicking up off her. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go ahead because I want to hear what you have to say.
Uh.
I'm just saying, a lot of times the same shit that attracted women to that man be the same reason they end up hating that man. Only reason why I say that is because you want this man to be assertive. You want this man to be lead and be in control. But what if he needs to lead against you? What if you are the obstacle in the way of your progress, right?
Sounds toxic.
Because we always want to take about
to
the outside and how objects or this bitch from out there. What if you the bitch that's causing problems and toxicity in your relationship?
You know what we call that? Toxic femininity.
Listen, because I want to hear your response too, man. What happens now, right? When this man that you put in charge, this man that you are certain, listen, I'm going to follow this man. Now he's telling you the fucking problem. Your mouth,
a way,
your attitude, the lack of respect, the lack of empathy and sympathy for that man. Because let's not forget, I tell women all the time, you don't have to be sensitive to me. Just have empathy for my situation. Right. You don't have to be sensitive. I ain't gonna be that. I'm not that sensitive nigga. Just be able to put yourself in my shoes and say, you know what? Before I curse this nigga out because I called him 5 times and he pick up, right? Before I curse him out, let me ask myself, do this nigga usually not pick up the phone? Could this nigga be into some shit? Could this nigga be jammed up? Those conversations don't end like that.
Could he actually be at his cousin's house?
Yeah.
I'm breaking the
So could he actually have been at his homeboy house, knocked out with the phone dead? Y'all don't give us the benefit of the doubt.
Oh my God.
I got
you a dirt diggler. Now let her go ahead. Let's go ahead, Dig. No.
I just feel like
with the hair flip.
He said dirt diggler.
Let's flip that.
No, because I get what you say. Okay, so if I'm the problem, learn how you know your partner. That is your job to study your partner. Learn how to convey that shit to me to where I'm a pipe down. You know your partner. You know what's going. You know what's going to bring me down. Now, at the end of the day, I never lose sight that you lead the household. Okay, so even I'll check myself. You know, even being irate and stuff like that. I'll check myself too. Like, because you'll get sometimes in a heated argument and you can feel where you just like, all right, yeah, it's a bit much. And I'll tone it down on my own. You don't need to always have to check me or tell me to shut up or whatever the case is. I mean, sometimes you might, you know, I might get a little spicy, but you don't always have to be like, man, shut the fuck up. You could just be like,
here you go.
But the question is, why do a lot of females feel that they need to challenge the very man they put in charge to lead? Because you chose me as the alpha man. We just using that term loosely,
alpha.
But you chose me as the
big
leader,
dog,
right? I'm the lion of the pride, right? You the Nala to the Simba. So why you want to challenge me? Because the reality is you put me in this position to lead. So if I'm in charge, right, of everything,
I think it's just a little bit of defiance, a little bit of rebelling,
a little toxic,
and a little toxic, a little asserting your authority a little bit, your backbone.
Because as a man, the worst thing a woman can do is challenge him constantly.
All right, so since we here, since we on this, because I feel like women do this thing with control. Where they like.
You sure you want to talk about this topic? Because women in control, that's spicy.
Because they like their men how they like their men, right? They want their men how they want their men, right? And then they go and have a child. And once they have a child, but they have no man.
No, because they're gonna get rid of the nigga. You saying
because they done lost the man because the man couldn't conform to, you gotta mold them and conform them
to the way. Crazy we're pregnant. And then
once a man,
bitches, I mean women. Some of you women, y'all are psychotic.
Not the bitches, the women.
But once the bitches is always crazy, but women, that's just hormones. I give y'all that excuse.
Once a man they can't get that man to conform. The man is no longer there. They have a child, a son.
I know where you're going with
and
this.
Where they try to make their son their man. They try to mold this into the man that they always wanted, right?
So y'all dating your son.
But at the same time, they spoil them.
Yeah.
They never say no.
No, you can't.
They let him do whatever he wants.
That's my baby boy. That's a baby boy.
They become this man. This little boy becomes the man of the household.
How? Is that even possible?
Right? He's the man of the household. She dress him like the man that she always wanted.
How you ever gonna get a real nigga then?
She sleep with him like the man that she always wanted.
Dress him like the nigga that left, because y'all be getting them fits for them little niggas.
No, she get
seeing some little niggas.
She get them right, but she raises them. Listen, without that man in the household, she raises a bitch ass young boy.
They ain't nothing, bro. Stop. I don't want to talk about it. Come on, you wilding right now. You wilding right now. I need man.
Guess what? I feel like
she raises a young boy who's not ready to be a man because he's only surrounded and submerged in female energy.
Yes, I need
female energy. Let's talk about it. Because that young boy has to become a man someday. And guess who kind of man he becomes? The one that y'all don't want to date.
Or think about this.
So who's doing this shit?
Hold on.
Forget who's doing it?
Hold on. Not only that, let me tell you.
They ain't doing it. Bruh, they ain't doing it. We can sit around and talk about what men not doing, but y'all doing it.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Real. You see how he say shit.
This come from a man who raising boys to be men. I was raised by a single mother. My dad was around, but he wasn't around. Now, it was different then because you could go out and about and run into real men. These young boys today, they don't have the same options. They raise around too many women, too many aunties, too many grandmas.
Not only that,
too many mothers and mothers' friends, but not enough testosterone in the room. Too much estrogen. What are we talking about? What are we dealing with?
For the women, like you were saying, we like almost subconsciously do that. Like how we treat our sons. I'm raising a son right now that'll get anything from me because the little motherfucker cute as hell. Cute is a button. And that's my baby. He the last one. That's my son. So when I'm home and I'm not on the phone, I'm not cooking, I'm not preoccupied, I'm like, son, come here. I want 1,000 kisses. Come here, come sit with me, come watch this, come eat this, whatever. And he he ain't really beat. He want to go outside, he want to TikTok, he want to be with his friends and stuff. And it's not that you're trying to replace the boyfriend with the son. It's just kind of the love. Now I feel like it does come off like that to other people, but
Let me
for
just
us,
say this. I don't mean to cut you off.
go ahead.
Not in a sexual manner.
Nah, some of them, yeah.
Not in a sexual
You know me, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Some of y'all is nasty, man.
Not in a sexual manner.
Get the fuck out of here, B.
Go ahead, Mango. Get back to it.
Go ahead, Mango. But some of y'all motherfuckers dirty as
I had to put that disclaimer
in, bro. You got
because we got one of you assholes in the comment.
Listen, if we
got an asshole in the comment,
and I'm here for y'all, and I'm here for the asshole. The only reason why I'm saying we got to touch on that too, because in our community, we got to stop straying away from what really be happening in these households.
Yeah. Back to Mango.
But I don't think it's that. I just think it's just the love. First of all, you have different relationships with your kids. You know,
no kid gets the same parents.
You just not. And for mothers, that male child love you in a way that's just like indescribable, and you love that child that same way, and you can't even put it into words. So it's like it look off to you, or it may be like, what is? But it's just like that's my little, you know, like that's my dog. Like that's
the difference between you raising a young king, right, or you're raising a young boy to become a man, right?
And to that, like, let's get into that. First of all, we can't really. I'm gonna do the best job I can do,
exactly,
right? And no shade, no pun
to
nobody. But guess what? And not you two specifically, but as a collective, do you think that the dads in our age bracket, I don't know many that's gonna do a better job than me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gonna raise your son to be a man better than you?
Niggas ain't men.
Better than you?
Yes.
Shit.
You don't know that half of being a man.
Yes. Listen.
Neither do these niggas, because they not men, they niggas.
Hold on. All right. Because I know you will hold it down for the ladies if we had said something, right, that you felt needed to be addressed. Because I don't want the comment section to explode without me saying this on behalf of the motherfucking dads. Let me tell you right now. I know some dads. I ain't talking about the weekend niggas. I ain't talking about the Facebook picture ass niggas. I'm not talking about picking you up and taking you to fuck and Chuck E. Cheese. I'm talking about the nigga that's there every motherfucking day. Snotty tissues, dirty ass diapers. You feel me? Every day. So shout out to the real dads. Cheers to that. And the real moms. I ain't gonna leave the moms out. But y'all always get y'all just.
And y'all try to take Father's Day. We don't like that.
Listen. Y'all got slow down.
We don't like that. We don't like that.
We gonna get that another.
We gonna talk about that another day.
Y'all slow down with that Happy Father's Day shit. Y'all go ahead, easy. What the kids say? Easy on the Father's Day. Easy on the Father's Day. But back to what we were saying. I think it's a difference between loving and raising your young son or young king, and then misconstruing that love with responsibility. Because what you don't realize is, and I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking about this group of women that are dating their sons, that are making their sons into the dad that left them, or the man that they want to be with, the man they aspire to be with. You're putting unrealistic expectation and responsibility on that child.
I do think that we do that as a collective. I just don't think that it's intentional.
No, but either way, either way.
If you hate his dad, I don't want you to be nothing like him.
But you're
trying to raise him differently.
But you dress him and act like, and you tell him the same exact things. And this is why I said before, you have
shut up.
You got a group of women.
You could be one of the mothers who you look too much like your dad. Now you want to torture them. It's enough of them on the news.
But listen. The fucking part is, and shout out to the
good moms. Shout out to the good moms.
There is some moms that's gonna take you down by the lake. That's gonna put you in put you in that station.
I never seen
taking a trip like Miss Frizzle into that. And God forbid me, but you gonna go in that mess. I'm telling you right now, she gonna Miss Frizzle that ass.
What?
Let me tell you.
We taking chances and making mistakes tonight. I see what's. Hey, bro.
Oh my God.
Remember that episode Miss Frizzle took you into the ocean and taught you all about that ocean life. You don't want to find out the hard way. But I say that to say this. The reason why I say it's a responsibility thing, and even whether it's intentional or not, and like we was talking about the young ladies, moms and dads put unrealistic expectation on these young girls as well. But I'm gonna get to that. But as far as the young boy, you either telling this young boy, "Oh, you just like your dad," and everything you tell him about his dad is negative.
That's true.
So subconsciously, I'm raising a king. No, you're not. You destroying this nigga mindset every single day. His confidence is low. His self-esteem is low. He doubts himself.
He's emotional.
He's overly the king. He
overly
can't
emotional.
See the crown.
You don't think that's
you
don't think that's flat out just like human behavior?
No, it is not. Spiteful behavior.
Kids learn from repetition.
Not only that, but as a human, it is a choice. I tell women all the time. The same discretion you use at your job, if you use 50% of that at home, your life will be way better. You know how many women I know won't talk back to that supervisor, won't curse out that employee that be fucking with them all day, won't punch that CEO in the face that you always want to punch in the face because you have an incentive. Oh, I need my job. I need my check.
But when you come home, it's thug life.
Ain't no
shades.
Ain't
shades
no
included.
limit. Ain't no
shades included.
Limit, nigga. Fuck you. Pay me. That's why the boss get respect. That's why the boss get respect. And the nigga at home get asked to kiss, nigga, what you do today?
Even though he pay majority of the bill.
Nah, I don't. Nah, but this is the thing. I want to get people away from that majority of the bill shit. We live in a time where
it's bigger than 50-50.
It's hard. Household incomes is barely making it.
Yeah.
So why the fuck you think this? You putting unrealistic expectations on the man now. Now when this nigga gotta go flip 10 keys. And then you say, I'm not doing no time with a nigga, make a choice. You either in or you out. Because if you tell me I gotta pay all these motherfucking bills and you not helping me, you not going 50-50, bitch, you just sending me money. Listen, you sending me kites, you are sending me naked pictures, you're doing this time, ho. Because you the one that told me to go get this bread.
But unrealistic, right?
Now you want to turn your back on me, talking about you ain't doing time. Nah, bitch, we in this together.
You're gonna have a flashback.
I'm gonna tell a nigga, I won't deal with a nigga. Listen, tell you something. You gonna do this time. You gonna eat the cake.
Eat the cake at him. Now listen. Now check this out, right? So, or you could be the man that works a job, has two side hustles.
They don't want that. You crazy.
But look, because they all want a hustler.
Exactly.
All women want a hustler who
don't go get it,
right? So you got a job and you got two hustles.
And I want to hear from you, Mango.
Nowadays, you got to have a job and a side hustle, or two side hustles. Whether one is legal, one is illegal, two is legal, right? So you got your side hustles, right? You getting money. You take care of the regime. I call it home the regime, right? Okay. You're taking care of the regime.
Home base.
You getting money. So now, if I'm taking care of everything, I'm taking care of the majority of the situation, I should be able to have a second female.
Damn.
What? No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that that's what it's supposed to be, but I'm just saying, listen, y'all shit on the man. Y'all shit on the man who asking you for 50-50. The man who taking care of everything. Should he be allowed to have a little side joint?
Listen, anybody that know me, I tell them all the time. Why do you think Basketball Wives is how it is? Why you think Love and Hip Hop is the way it is? Why you think that all these industry chicks or Jada Wade or whoever, I don't want to say nobody name, no disrespect to you, Jada Wade or whoever.
She told Baby he was f***ing up the brand.
No, but this is the reality, right? This is the reality. This is my point. You signed up for a top tier nigga. Not even the regular general admission nigga. You didn't ask for the value brand nigga.
You sitting down at the show.
You asked for the top tier front row backstage nigga. Everybody wants that.
That
nigga,
sound like
man.
the skybox.
So now the skybox.
The sky.
So now if you get the top tier nigga, and I tell women this, I think when you ask for a nigga to pay all your bills and take care of all your things, that is a stipulation. How can you ask a man anything that is paying everything? How can you question and put a man in a position where he got to answer to you when really you answer to him?
I feel like it's kind of like an unspoken rule. First of all, that kind of just falls in line with monogamy. Okay.
Go ahead. What falls in line?
So,
Is it overrated?
Because it's like when you guys kind of come together and say, okay, we together. We won't say, okay, is this monogamous? Because we already know. You okay.
Niggas don't
break it down. It ain't okay.
It's like,
for those who don't know, break it down.
The thing is, when you get in a relationship, it's kind of like an unspoken rule. We know we're together. It's just us, right? Now, if you come to the table with that, like, listen, whatever you need financially, I got it. But I'm going to have me another woman or two or however, right? But the thing is, y'all don't come like that.
We come sneaky.
Y'all just come, the hoes, they be random. They be whenever.
Some niggas do.
They be, you know, I mean, you got your rare occasions.
I'm telling you the truth.
You got your rare occasions and stuff.
I'm telling you the truth.
But you know, it's just like it's just out the blue. And I feel like, you know, you can have your way. I prefer you have your way. But it's etiquette, it's honesty. Like this other woman, like, is she safe? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta factor in a lot of things.
Life at risk.
You gotta vet it.
You know what I mean?
You want a
Like,
man to vet the situation.
At the end of the day, like, make
and
sure.
And don't bring home no kids.
No kids.
Or no S2Ds. I know.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know,
all of that is fine and dandy. But if you ain't taking care of me, don't worry about if I bring other kids and I'm taking care of them too. The fuck? Like, why you even worried? The only reason why I'm saying this is because look at some religions, right? If you go to Africa, if you look at Islam, I'm
Muslim myself.
So they say, right? You have to take care of everybody equally.
That's a
right.
fact.
So if I'm a man, and let's be honest, and this is just gonna get a lot of people mad.
You want a hoe or two without paying.
No, because women don't have enough sex. Once women get in committed relationships, the pussy dry up.
Is you eating it?
It don't matter. Nigga can eat it fall off the bone. You know why?
Your scales fall off.
You know why
your
dry
scales
up?
fall off.
Because you used to fuck when y'all was dating and before y'all was committed, you was fucking them because you wanted to fuck them. Now you fucking them because it's your job to fuck them. It's an obligation now. So, right?
Let's talk about it.
If he don't act right, guess what? Pussy dried up. He ain't take out the trash. Guess
Pussy
what?
dried up. Okay, what else?
He ain't helped me with the kids when he came home because he was tired. Fuck that nigga.
Pussy dried up.
But it didn't matter when you was dating that nigga. It didn't matter what he did to you.
Because that stayed wet.
It didn't matter what he did. You're giving that pussy on what I call it, tenderized and ready, marinated pussy.
That's even though
he's
handling his responsibilities as a man. A man is always, like I said, from birth. There's that responsibility to be a man.
Facts.
And everything that comes with it.
I agree.
But
you can't say that now.
You'll be held to those
we politically incorrect, nigga. Because politically you can't say that right now.
Politically, we can't say a lot of things.
Exactly, and fuck y'all. That's why I love it here. I love it here. I love this for us.
Because we know
I love it.
Because we know Facebook control the media.
All matter does not belong to. I'll tell you right now. But I agree with what you're saying. As far as that type of relationship goes, as far as the sexual drive, I think that once you get in a committed relationship, because we start looking at it as a chore, because we start looking at it as an obligation, I got to do this, I got to do that, it takes away from the pussy. And the real reason why I feel niggas be needing more than one partner, and this is just talking to men, being around men, interacting, dialoguing with men, their significant others or main women start to weaponize the pussy.
Bigger than weaponizing.
Hold on. The reason why I say it's a weaponize. The reason why I say it's a weapon, because even if you're doing it in a passive way, it's still a weapon, my nigga. Even if I don't shoot you in the head, but I kill you, I'm still killing you. right? So I might not kill you physically. I might kill your character. I might kill you financially. I might kill you on social media, but I still killed you, my nigga. You're dead. So when I say weaponize the pussy, in a sense, when men go out, I can't speak for everybody, but when I talk to the niggas that want more than one female, it's because that woman's sex drive is no longer the same. She's not sucking dick the same way. She's not fucking on command and on demand the same way. That pussy is nasty. She's not as nasty. The pussy's not tenderized and marinating, waiting for me when I get home. Whereas though, and women will not admit this, but when a man has several women, it takes the load off of her. This nigga not pounding on your pussy 5 times a week. You really don't want to get a nigga no pussy anyway. You've been mad for 2 weeks. You ain't get a nigga no pussy in 2 weeks. Let somebody else take the burden off you. He pounding that shit. She giving him dough. He skeeting everywhere, all in her throat. He smutting her out.
You gonna say this for the next episode?
With that being said, politically incorrect, we are.
It's not that I'm not right. Wait for it. Watch, I got a good one. Here we go. Sometimes I'm just not right now.